Good morning. My name is Micaiah Washington. My project is the Edwin Hubble's Galactic Observation. It involves observing distant objects in the sky using a telescope at Mount Wilson Observatory. My observations help prove that many of these objects in the sky were actually separate galaxies outside of our own Milky Way. What was I trying to find, you say? I wanted to better understand the mysterious spiral nebula that astronomers have observed for years. I wanted to determine whether these objects were a part of the Milky Way or a completely separate, different galaxy. By measuring the distances, these galaxies, and studying their light, we found that the universe is much larger than expected. What significant events happened around the time of my discovery, you may ask? People were experiencing the roaring 20s during my invention. This was a time during economic growth, technology, innovation, and cultural change. This was also a time that Charles Lindbergh completed the first nonstop solo flight in the Atlantic Ocean. Who else was involved in my research, may you ask? Milton Humansson also collected observations that supported our research on galaxies. I was assisted by other assistants at Mount Wilson Observatory. What was my role in my research? My role was to observe distant galaxies, measure their distances, and compare those distances to how fast they appear to be moving away from Earth. I discovered the relationship now known as Hubble's Law, which showed that the further away a galaxy is, the faster it is moving. The biggest challenge that I faced in my research was the limited technology available at the time. Despite the hardships, we successfully completed the research. How did my research impact the physics community, you may ask? Well, because of my research, the physics community now understand that the Milky Way is not the entire galaxy like they did before. My observations changed the way that scientists understand the universe.